So you've worked with a number of companies throughout your career. Can you demonstrate a case study or an example of how an organization has done this successfully?
Gosh, there's so many. I remember several years ago, I switched from Windows computer to Apple. I had been an Apple customer early on back in the days of the Apple IIe. And then a few years later, I converted to Windows. And in about the year 2000, I decided to convert back. And so I did. And as I was doing it, I noticed a big difference. Whenever I took my Windows computer into a shop to have it worked on, the technician would focus on the computer. Okay, what's it doing? All right, let me see, and they'd dig around in there and they'd fix it and they'd give it back to me. When I went to Apple, I would present my computer and say, I've got a problem with my computer. And they wouldn't even look at the computer. They'd look me in the eyes and they'd say, what is it you're trying to accomplish? Okay, when you try to do this, what happens? Have you thought about approaching it this way? No. Well, let me show you something. And then they demonstrate a different approach. And they say, let's see if there's anything wrong with your computer. Oh, well, there's a setting that could be. No, you're good to go. Have a nice day. So they were fixing the customer, and the Windows people were fixing the machine. Well, so that's, of course, the Windows people have come around and they're doing a lot of wonderful things today, and you're fine whichever direction you go. But that's a pretty clear illustration of a conceptual difference between the way companies approach solving the customer's problem or dealing with the customer. Many businesses, the old traditional types, say, what's the purpose of business? And they say the purpose of business is generate revenue. Really? No, that's a function of business. And this, I think, is a key point. I want to come back to this and address this again. But it's about business as a living system, okay? But the more enlightened organizations think of their business as a helping entity, a way of making people's lives better at a profit. And profit's the byproduct of the business, not the reason for the business.